Number 4, discuss Depot Street being a town road or right of way.
Okay, I guess, this issue has been going on for years. I did some research on it. It was brought to the town, I believe, in 1987 for some discussion, but there was never any vote making that town a town road. The town has been plowing it for years. I've researched deeds. Bob Dunphy went down to the county commissioners, researched it there. They don't show it as a town road. The document I gave you of all the town roads that I got from Bob Worthy's desk does not have it on that list either. So I guess we need to, I would like to have this on record if it is a town road or not, if you guys want to choose to plow it, keep plowing it, or not. There is a corrected deed recorded at the registry that goes, I guess, 250 feet, you could say. I don't know if the town would prefer to just plow 250 feet or not maintain it at all.
If you make it a town road, I have one neighbor that's gonna ask for that road to be paved. She's already told me that. So there is something that you're gonna face.
And I did notify everybody that's on the road and everybody around it, that's why they're here tonight. If the board does choose to make a decision,
Can we,
they have their say also.
what's the process of making a road, a town road? Is the selectmen, can we just do that? We can't just do that, right?
No, it has to go to a town meeting.
Town meeting, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
So we really can't, if it's not a town road, we can't make it a town road here tonight.
right. But I'm making you aware that it, because you're plowing it, and the highway would need to know if they're gonna,
Do you have any records showing that you're paying to have that plowed?
Yeah.
yes. We do have a contract, and that road is on it.
Because when I submitted in '87, it got tabled. I was never notified. I've only taken the word from 2 or 3 people that told me that was a town road. When I come in and talk to Bob Worthley, I hold the deed to that road. So when I come in and talk to Bob, he says, I can't find 1987. He says, I don't find no paperwork on it. He says, my recollection is, he says, they tabled it with no further action. And that's where it's been for all these years.
And I can't find any documentation either. Bob Dunphy did go to the county commissioners and research it that way to see if it was an old town road, if there was any documentation to follow it through, and there was nothing there either. And he just did that.
Well, I mean, if there's no record of it being a town road, then, you know.
Actually, what you have on your records, it doesn't even say right of way. It says way. So there's nothing there.
And I believe what the board needs, or what you can decide tonight, is if you're still gonna plow it. I mean,
If it's not a town road, I don't think we should be plowing it. I mean, there's liability issues and, you know, it needs, if it needs to be a town road, it needs to go through a proper procedure to become a town road, and, you know, that's,
I'm not gonna ask for a town road. I'm not gonna bring it back to the town.
that's my opinion. It's not a town road, we shouldn't be plowing it.
So who else uses it?
Betty and Hooper.
There have been other houses there at some time because it's a cellar hole that I've been allowed to put leaves in over the years as I rake. On our lot, my lot, there is an old artesian well at some time. There was somebody else there too before me, and I'm 87.
Well, I have a blueprint
There's
of
always
that
been a
area.
road, and it, to my knowledge, has been plowed.
And we also have a right of way up through there as well.
I have a blueprint, it goes back to
Looks around.
1906,
The road
that
doesn't
shows
go
a
around, just
railroad
goes straight.
station, a grist mill, a motel, a store, and one house. And there was nothing on that that I just mentioned it was a town road or,
I lived in a yellow house where my son's trailer was at 14 Depot Street for a year. And that house was entered from Depot Street, was not named Depot Street at the time. But that's, my entrance was from Depot Street to that house when we lived there, which was in 1991,
And I,
while we were building our house.
and I think, if I looked at all the deeds correctly, you do have right-of-ways through there to get to where you need to go, but it still doesn't mean it's a town road.
Right,
I'm-
right.
So
So
I,
a right of way would be left for the people that own land on that road. There is a right of way to get.
right.
yeah, some, yeah,
Okay.
they have a right-of-way through their deeds, the deeds I looked at, there is a right-of-way through them. But when you have, if it's not a town road or a town way, you're gonna, someone's gonna have to plow it. So if it's not a town road, then
I'll
Mr.
plow my
Quigley's
own
gonna
road.
plow it. I don't know how the other neighbors feel, I guess you would want to.
I plow Betty at times when she needs
Made a
help.
mess in the road, in that road, because I couldn't go through it with my car. It's not plowed like a regular driveway would be. He plows it, maybe it does look nice in her driveway, but out into that Depot Street, there's lines across, and I could barely get through with my little Mazda car. So I don't know how that would go over, but.
We've had Darrell plow. Bill has plowed a couple of times for us. He did me when I was there alone a couple of times. Darrell has always been helpful and does a wonderful job with it. We have him. We can shovel if you folks decide that's better. So,
You won't have to shovel.
well, you're not gonna plow, I'm not taking sides on whatever issues out there. I'm here because I got a letter to see what's going on. So, nobody.
Yeah, no. If it's not a town road, we shouldn't be plowing. There's no, seems to be no evidence that it's a town road. And I don't know if we want to vote on what the rest of the board feels, or,
How long has it been being plowed by the town? How many
Over
years?
30 years.
30 years.
I've
And
been in
they've
the family
hauled
for
gravel in,
31
graded
years.
it as somebody calls, but they provided gravel and they plowed it for over 30 that I know of.
And if I might speak a minute, at one time, I came home for a 15-minute break for lunch, and they were digging a ditch around where our land is. And I addressed that, it was a town person doing it with a town plow. He said he hates to come up on that street. That's what he told me, and I said, I'm not complaining at you ditching a little more, but will you please put just a little thin pipe in, just so it'll drain through? I would have taken care of the pipe if they would have put it in, but no, battle on that one. You know, the way it is. And I lived there a long time.
yep.
It would be nice if the world could have some peace everywhere.
Any thoughts over on this side?
I guess it's a block issue. I guess I don't think I would've complained if the town was plowing it and
I never did.
I guess, is it between people, I guess?
Yes, I'll tell you, I got a lawsuit against them.
And
There's a 16 or an 18-foot board fence right down across the line. It was put there so my wife could see out. So this is part of the problem.
And swerving at people while driving down the main road. I've gotten swerved at, I've called on, reported it. I mean, one time it takes for him to sneeze and he comes over that yellow line at me and hits my kids. Or me and my kids, it's not gonna be good. I mean, he doesn't, just because this is going on doesn't need to affect me. I don't even live there. I live up the Valley Road and somehow he's getting to okay, never mind.
you know, it sounds like you already got legal issues between you guys.
It's just,
And you may have police issues between you guys, but I don't see that it's the town that needs to get involved.
no.
You know, if somebody's doing something, swerving at kids, and I'm not saying you were or not, I don't know, then maybe you should call the sheriff's department.
Yes,
We
I'm
have.
just,
Yeah.
this is extending because he had mentioned that it was a lawsuit
Yeah.
going against
And
us.
if there's a lawsuit going on already, then if the town's not a party to it, then I don't think we should do it.
So what's news on the road?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what.
Are we to plow, am I to
I-
plow it or not?
I would, my take on it, and I'm just one of the five, so I'll have to vote on it again, is that no, we won't plow the road, it's not town road.
That's all I need to know.
You know, that's,
No main
So I
maintenance
see.
at all, right?
No.
I don't even know if we need to vote on it, do we? Just kind of, you know, just
It's
on
not our
the
town
road.
Right?
I think it would probably be better if we voted on
I
it.
think
Okay,
you should
I'll make
put
a
it on
motion
record
that-
because it never has.
I make a motion that we will want to plow Depot Street.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any further discussion?
Yeah, I do.
Uh-oh.
Is she gonna get plowed out?
Oh.
Yeah.
I snow blower, I
Okay.
snow blower and plower as well.
I mean, she's 87 years
Yeah,
old.
she'll
Come
be
on.
taken care of, yeah.
You don't have to worry about Betty, she'll be taken care of.
Okay.
Actually, I know somebody that's probably gonna have a plow that will, you know,
You're gonna be okay.
do what you need to do. I'm not involved in a lawsuit. And I'm not going to be. But you have to do what you have to do, I guess, as a town.
All those in favor? 5-0.